I was 14 years old when I started my self-improvement journey. I found out about NoFap, I found out about business, I found out about meditation, journaling, all of these things, working out. All of these things I found out at around the age of 14, but I still felt so lost because the world and self-improvement in general was dragging me in so many different directions. Let's imagine there's a circle here. Up there's mewing, to the side there's gym, then there's business, then there's meditation, then there's journaling, then there is all of the look smacking tips that you have to do. You have to keep your mouth shut, you have to keep your back straight, you have to do all of these things. So basically it was a ball that was dragging me in all of these directions all at the same time. But the thing is that I didn't really get so much progress in any of them. I only did like a little spike here, a little spike here, maybe a little bit of progress in the gym, maybe a little bit of progress on, meditation. Just small progress without really seeing any actual results because I was getting pulled into so many different directions in life that I just couldn't really improve on anything at all. So now that I'm a little bit older compared to when I was 14, 15, I know that self-improvement is actually about eliminating stuff. You should eliminate as much things as possible in order to focus on one thing. So let's say, for example, you have the sun, right? You should first put all energy into one single thing. For most people, the best thing to start off with is gonna be their fitness. So they build this thing, they have this circle, the circle is their life, right? So they focus all of their energy into just working out. So they get a spike super high. They get a best physique ever. And they don't have anything else. They don't have anything else. They haven't focused on their spirituality. They haven't focused on their money. They haven't focused on attracting females or social skills. All of these things are good to do at the same time, but you should put most of your focus into one single thing, and that is the current purpose that you have right now. So now you have this, your life, and you have this big spike. You have achieved something. Now you can move on to developing another skill in your life while still having that big spike. So then you have this, your life, your circle, with a massive spike. And then you keep on putting more and more skill points into, for example, a business. So then you kind of have your spike, this spike. Then you kind of develop a little bit of this. Boom, you're rich. Now you have two spikes in life. And then you move on to the next thing. Maybe you want to get better with girls. Maybe you want to get better in social situations. So you move on and take one thing in self-improvement at a time and put almost all of your focus into that. So that way, instead of just having tall spikes going around every direction, not making any progress at all, you now have built something in your life that's worth having, and then you can build something else in your life that's worth having. And you can do this for each and every section in your life for the things that you want to improve. It doesn't have to be one single thing. For example, you can have one thing and then you can have some side things around it. Me personally, my main focus is gonna be this YouTube channel because I need to get this YouTube channel up in order for me to make money. So that's where I will say 70% of my focus is gonna go towards, and 20% of my focus is gonna go onto improving my physique, because I feel skinny as fuck. I have put on a lot of muscle, but I still feel very skinny. I have to grow my traps, my neck, my arms. The back as well is also pretty decent. But I basically just got chest and back and nothing else. So that's something that we gotta change. Another thing that I was struggling with in my earlier years when it comes to self-improvement is that I just didn't know what to do. I wanted to start an online business, but I didn't know what to do. So I used to spend hours just working, trying to figure something out, just randomly watching self-improvement videos. And I used to tell myself, I know I have to get rich, but I don't know how to. I genuinely don't know how to get rich. And now I have found out what I need to do. And the path that I've chosen is through YouTube. I want to become a synthesizer. I want to make my business through helping other people. I want to build up my business upon helping other people. I want to sell a product, and the platform that I'm using to get my customers is YouTube. So that's the path that I've chosen. You can choose dropshipping, you can choose an agency, you can choose being an influencer, you can choose whatever. But you have to figure out what you want. You have to figure out what work you would want to do for free. What work you're willing to do for the next 10 years. What work you can do without having to break your back. And you have to choose. The thing is that with business, all businesses are gonna have problems, but you have to choose which problems you would be most likely or most accepting to deal with. For me, for example, when it comes to be YouTubers, there's not really that much problems. Maybe your video editing software breaks down and you lose a whole video. You lose some progress. Or maybe so you get a copyright strike, or maybe something bad happens, or whatever it might be. That's the problems that I choose to do. I choose to have these problems over having the problems of an agency. So you have to figure out what purpose you want to do. You have to figure out what spike you want to level up. This is my advice for my younger self that I would like to have watched when I was 14, 15 years old. And now I'm making it to you guys, to the people who also would like to know this. So yeah, if you have learned a thing or two from this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel, and I will give you some new advice in my next video. See you next time. Bye bye.